Hi everyone, it's Camilla from the Sewing Society, and in this video I'm doing a bit of an update on an earlier video where I spoke a little bit about my autumn winter sewing plans. So I didn't get through everything that I hoped to over the last little while, but I'm going to show you what I have finished and some of the things that I'm still working on. So first up, I've got this cute little ruffle collar accessory. I saw this on Instagram and I thought it was so cute, and I just wanted to have a go at doing it. I used an old men's shirt and it uses like the top half of the shirt as it is, and then I used the leftover fabric from the body to make the ruffle. It's really cute. I haven't worn it much in winter time, but I'm hoping now that the summer's coming I'll be able to wear it a little bit more. And then next up, I've got this really cute bag that I made from a cushion cover. This was sort of an unexpected make, something that I came across on a trip to IKEA, and it was only $2. It was in their clearance section, and I thought, oh, that's so cute. I can definitely turn that into something to use every day. So I made this really sweet bag. You can see there's a bit of a theme with the ruffles. I love ruffles. There's more ruffles coming. So, but obviously you can make this without the ruffle. You can just leave it off. For everything that I'm talking about, if I can, I will leave a link in the description below for either the tutorial or fabrics or patterns, and yeah, wherever I got inspiration from as well. So yeah, this is really fun. I've used this a lot already, and yeah, I just really love it. It's really fun and cute. Next up, I've got this really sweet bib that I wanted to make for ages to wear under jumpers without having the bulk of shirt sleeves and that kind of thing. And it's really cute. I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I love the little scallops, and you can wear it on the outside or underneath as well. I think I'll be able to use this in the summertime as well, which will be nice. Yeah, I just really like it. It's really sweet, and I like all the little details like the covered buttons, which is always nice. It adds a little bit of something extra special. And there's a little bit of hand sewing, which I always like doing as well. And it's sweet with the little ties. I also made a new bag for my music. I mentioned last time that I'm in a choir, and my music bag was just, looking a little bit tired. So I saw it again on Pinterest, a super cute bag with ruffles all around, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want. And I had this beautiful, it's like veloury, velvety fabric. It was so much fun. I love going to choir with my cute ruffly bag. And I also put inside a little pocket for my drink bottle so that it doesn't fall down, and also just another little pouch for my lip gloss and my pen and name tag and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's really fun. I always get lots of compliments on this bag. The next thing is this sweet little bolster cushion that I actually made from some leftover fabric from the main project, which was a pillowcase for my little doggy Daisy's bed. So I haven't finished that, and I'm still working on it. I'm still working on the hand quilting for that one. But yeah, I really love this little addition that I can have on my sofa and we can be matching. So this is the bigger piece of quilting. It's all done by hand, all pieced together by hand, English paper piecing. It's the first time I've done it and I've had such a good time doing it, so I think I'll definitely do some more in the future. It's a really lovely slow practice, and I always like to have something to do when I'm watching telly in the evening. At the end of the day, to sort of unwind, I like to have something to keep my hands occupied. And yeah, this has just been really lovely. But yes, it has taken a little while, and but yeah, I'm still working on it, and I think I'll be finished soon, and I'll be able to finish Daisy's bed. The colors are all so pretty, and they're all Liberty Lazenby cotton fabrics. So it's not the Tana lawn, it's their thicker cotton, especially for quilting. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you was definitely a labor of love. It took such a long time, but I really enjoyed the process, and I'm glad that I did it. And it's a really special piece, and it's something that will remind me of a really lovely time away with my sewing friends. And it's this quilted jacket. It's totally reversible, and I usually wear it the denim side or the plain side out because it's got the pockets and it kind of goes with a few more things, but it definitely looks amazing worn this way out because you can see all of the different fabrics. Yogi, what's wrong with me? So I made it with fabrics all from my scrap box, which is really good because I keep everything and I'm always like, oh, what do I do with all my scraps? And this was the perfect project. And I actually got, while we were away, we went to the Sewing Basket, which is like a charity shop for sewing supplies. So it's kind of like the op shop, but yeah, with craft supplies and sewing things. So yeah, that was really fun. I'd never been before, and I got a couple of fabrics from there to remind me of that trip away and the fun time I had and spending it with lovely sewing people. This pattern is the Megan Nielsen Hovia jacket, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. It was such a there's so many different variations, and this was such a lovely pattern to use for this project. It was nice and easy, and she gives lots of different tips on how to make different variations of the pattern. And yeah, it was just, and she even shows you how to do the quilting. I just did very simple like straight lines. I didn't do anything too tricky because I knew that yeah, it would it was going to take me a long time anyway, and I just wanted it to be quite straightforward. And I think it looks nice with just the stripe patchwork and then also the stripe quilting. Yeah, so this is what took up most of my time, and that's why I've got so many unfinished things, but I think it was well worth it. Now I do a little bit of knitting as well, and last winter I did heaps of knitting, and I thought this season I would also do a lot, but as it turned out I didn't do very much this year. but I'll show you what I've done so far. I've done a couple of things, but they sort of didn't work out how I thought they would, so I unraveled them and I started again. It sort of took a little bit of shine out of some of the things that I was, you know, you picture it in your mind how it's going to turn out, and then when it doesn't, you know, I mean, this happens with sewing too, so it's all right. We live and learn, and it's all part of the process. But so I'm halfway through something at the moment, and it's another ruffly thing. It's very ruffly. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So it's a knit from the top down. So this is the yoke part. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's quite ruffly. But I mean, like, I love a ruffle, but maybe it's too much. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll keep going, and then yeah, it's fun anyway. I really like this color. It's nice, and it'll look really nice with jeans, I think. And yeah, anyway, so I had planned for this yarn a Augustine's pattern, which is so nice. It's got all cables and all different kinds of stitches to make up different patterns. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see what I had originally planned for this yarn, but I think this was just a bit too thick, or it wasn't quite right, or then I'm not quite sure what went wrong with it. It just, yeah, it didn't work out how I was hoping. But I would really like to make the pattern still with something a more appropriate yarn. And another knitted thing that I wanted to make was also an Augustine's pattern, which had beautiful what's it called? I'll put a picture so you can see, and bows, and I thought it was really lovely, which I still really want to make. So I don't know if I'll keep knitting into the summer. It gets quite hot though, so I'll see how I go. Otherwise I'll leave it for next winter. And another thing that I have started working on too is an embroidered jumper. This is it here. So I had this jumper, and it's just a nice plain one, but I was like, oh no, I haven't done any embroidery for a long time, and I love it so much, and I love embellishment. And with the fashion label that I used to run, there was a lot of embellishment in all of our t-shirts and garments. So it's something that is really ingrained in my design aesthetic, I suppose you'd say. So I always love those little extra details, and I mean, this will be quite full on when it's finished. I'm gonna do all sequins everywhere. So this part of the process is sort of like colouring in the lines a little bit, the outline, before you colour in the centre with beads and other embroidery stitches. Again, this is probably going to be one of those things that I pick up every so often while I'm watching TV, and it's just a nice mindful kind of thing to do. No hurry, just something nice to work on. So yeah, so they're all the things that I had planned to do over the autumn winter, and I'm still working on some, but I'm really pleased with the things that I did finish. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit about what I've been up to over the last few months, and be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss my spring summer sewing plans video, which I'll be posting really soon. I'll see you next time. Bye.